What's up guys, I'm John and Jacob and I'm here to talk about the Off-White Air Force 1 highs. Because of the unfortunate passing of Virgil Abloh, this shoe will be one of the last shoes actually designed and made by Virgil Abloh himself. But I do hope the company Off-White and the people who used to surround Virgil Abloh do try and create some new shoes using the fashion ideas and all of the traditions like the zip tie to try and make some new shoes, because I really do like the Off-White shoes. Starting at the top of the shoe, at the tongue, we have this air symbol there, which I really like and it seems quite retro. Then we move on to the traditional Air Force 1 high strap. Now I quite like this strap and it's traditional for Air Force 1 highs, so it would be a bit crazy not to include it on this Off-White shoe. Then we have the two sets of laces. Now firstly we have these black laces, which will probably be the most useful laces to actually tie the shoe up with, and then we have these white laces that, as you can see, have hooks that they're going in. Now the reason, or I think, that Virgil Abloh included this was to have customization, because you can actually take this off. And on these laces are the traditional Off-White zip tie. Now I quite like this zip tie. Some people might find it strange and weird to have on a shoe, but I think a lot of the things that Virgil Abloh did do were different, and I enjoy some things like this zip tie because it shows that the shoe is unique and it is an Off-White shoe. Then moving on to the toe, we have the semi-translucent material on the toe, which makes it so when you're wearing socks, it's visible. So you might want to pick out a good pair of socks that you like when wearing this shoe, because they will be visible through this toe material. Also, we have this Nike swoosh. Now this Nike swoosh isn't actually stitched into the shoe. It's got a tiny stitch there and a tiny stitch there, so it's actually detached a little bit, which I like. Then, if you move to the other side of the shoe, we have the same Nike swoosh, and it does say Off-White Nike Air Force 1 Beaverton, Oregon, USA, and then it has the date that the Air Force 1 high came out and were released by Nike. Next we have a feature that has not been included in an Air Force 1 high before. Now, of course, I am talking about this wavy sole. Now firstly, this sole just acts normal here, and then as you go back it starts to wave. Now it does this across the back as well, and I do like this feature because it seems like the sole has been morphed or it's been melted, and I really like it. We also have a semi-translucent tag at the back, which obviously helps you put the shoe on. Finally, we have the most crazy part of the shoe. Now this is a make or break feature, as it will either put you completely off the shoe or you'll quite like it. So, of course, I am talking about the sole. Now, to start off with, this part of the sole is normal, but when you get to parts like this and this, there are actually pink spikes. Now, I found this a bit crazy. This initially put me off the shoe because I thought that it would be weird to wear, and I felt like they would rub off easy and I would trip up all the time. These spikes run across here, here, and across the front of the shoe. And then on one side of the shoe there is a block of the spikes, so it's actually coming out more. At first I really didn't like these spikes because I thought, as I said earlier, that it would make the shoe really awkward to walk in, but actually when trying them on, they're not that awkward. It just depends if you like the look at this point. Now, I think at some point, if you do wear the shoes a lot, they might rub off, which if you really like the spikes, that might be a problem for you. But a lot of people might say they don't like it because it might be very out there and very different. Usually in off-white shoes they have differences, but this shoe is completely different with these spikes that you never usually see. In conclusion, I think this is a great shoe, but the only thing that does ruin it is these spikes. For me, I feel like when I wear them, I would be constantly looking at spikes, checking if they'd fallen off, and I don't think I would enjoy wearing them as much. Also, because they're multicoloured, they might, or they definitely will, stand out more. Also, as you can see here, the block also, I might catch stuff on it, and I feel like they might be a bit of a pain for me to wear. But I think without these spikes, I would 100% get these shoes. If you don't mind the spikes and you do like the shoe, I think you should definitely get them. I do like this shoe, but some people will definitely be put off by these spikes. As always, in the comments, do let me know what your likes and dislikes of the shoe. Also, any other comments you have on the shoe, I would love to know them. And if you did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up, because then it shows me that I should do more videos and you enjoyed it. Also, if you do want to see some more shoe reviews and even more content that I'm going to be making soon, subscribe and have a nice day.